So good morning. My name is Jacqueline, and I'm a marketing assistant here at the Career Center. Thank you so much for being a part of our interview today and giving your insights with your company. I would love it if you could introduce yourself and the company you're with here today.
My name's Neil Puri. I work for Keyence Canada. Keyence Canada is a Japanese company that makes microscopes and laboratory equipment and also factory automation equipment.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being a gold sponsor today at our event. So we'll get started with the questions now. So as you can see, there's so many students already piling into the Get Hired Fair, and this can be a very overwhelming event for some students. So some students may feel invisible at big networking events like this. So what is a piece of advice that you would give or a cheat code for students who want to stand out at a networking event?
Yeah, absolutely. These sorts of events can be like nerve wracking and it's really crowded sometimes. So, like a good cheat code I recommend for students is just try to be approachable and like approach all these different vendors at their booths and engage in some conversations. So, approachability, I would say, is like really, really important. Have your eyes up and like put a smile on and go talk to people.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next question. There's so many hiring opportunities and job postings that your company may have. Is there an entry level role at your company that students often overlook? And are there any skills that students should look for or have when they're going into your industry?
Yeah. In the industry I'm involved with, we're involved with tech sales. Tech sales is often a career path that does get overlooked. People think they need like heavy sales experience in the past, but the training program that we offer will enable people to be successful in the job role. So don't be shy of going into a career in tech sales would be my main message for new people.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So many students come in and they see all the different companies here, and they often have their own ideas of, what their goals are and whatever else. What is a misconception that students may have about your industry that you'd like to clear up?
Yeah, I think a common misconception is that you need like heavy work experience or your co-ops need to perfectly align with what your full-time job's going to be coming out of school. So don't let that past experience be like a roadblock or anything. As long as you're like hardworking and open-minded, most of the companies here have really good training programs that are going to make you successful in the job role.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And demonstrating a culture fit in applying to different positions, there can be so many students applying to just one position. So, how do you think that students can show that they're a good culture fit for a position at your company and going through the interview process before they even get hired?
Yeah. I think a really effective way to stand out is to do some research on the company you're applying to. So on your cover letter, put some detail of why you think you're going to fit with that company. So good cover letter is helpful. And then also maybe in the beginning of an interview, explain like the research you've done on the company and why you think it aligns with what you're looking for.
Expressing your knowledge about the company
Yeah.
for you. All right. See, thank you. And lastly, as a student who's going to be graduating soon myself, and on behalf of many students that will be graduating soon, what's one piece of advice you'd like to give to someone starting their first job outside of school?
Yeah. So finding your first career path coming out of school can be like really challenging. The biggest piece of advice I can recommend to new grads is take some time to like deeply consider what direction you want to go and start on a path like fully committed to that path. But it's really important, talk to friends, talk to family, guidance counselors or career advisors to get some input of like what's going to match your personality the best, and then set some direction for yourself and then really commit to that path for some period. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. That wraps up the interview, and thank you so much for being a part of it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.